Look what you did. Craziness. And I mean, that's going to be the thing when I hear, ooh, big ring in the left ear. When I hear you ladies say that every time they come after the anointed prophet, earth angel, alien, whatever, you say that bad things happen like natural disasters. And then I go and I find them. I mean, we've got Lake Isabella earthquake on Mother's Day. We've got the devil working through Pisces toxic X on Father's Day. That's got to be great for the daddies for Father's Day. Make a wish. What else do we have? We have the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving. We can't forget that. I mean, when you tell me that a death is coming and I'm expecting mine, and it wasn't, it was just another level up. It was just another level up because what they put out goes back on them. So I understand that. But now, when you're saying that these groups, gaggles, hives, and herds of lizard island people are now running into health concerns, things of that nature, which one of these groups is going to take responsibility for your president being sick? The president of the United States of America, Donald Trump, he did. He went on Fox and Friends and said that he had 6 to 8 months left, and what else? Oh, he was going to hell. Yeah. So if he's insane with 6 or 8 months to live and going to hell, on Fox and Friends, on Fox, I know most people don't believe things unless they see it on the 6 o'clock news, and I've just kind of been waiting. Because I mean, y'all are talking about Freemasons dropping like flies and lizard people being outed and things of that nature. And I mean, even Marjorie Taylor Greene said the hand of God was going to be removing evil. So I mean, and when I see that caricature of the evil monkey inside Chris's closet from Family Guy, it's the evil monkey, pointing at Jesus. It's just what it is. Don't blame Jesus because of your 6 to 8 months. Take the education of Madame Takata. I have noticed that there's big volcanoes going off in Hawaii. It's like God waving a red flag, except it's a volcano. It's God waving a big red flag saying, "Hey, look over here. Look at Hawaii." Because Reiki came into Hawaii during WW2, and it took y'all until WW3 to figure out that healing's more important than war. Well, all wars are bankers' wars. So, I mean, you would have to think that somebody that was in with the financial guys and the bankers and all that stuff creating all of these wars, it's just what it is. They would be now having all of that energy going back on them. And it's what it is. And I mean, you can't tell me that things are impossible because I know the story of Madame Takata. She did. She was laying on the table. It wasn't congenital heart failure, but it was, like a pancreas or some shit. Anyway, it was life threatening. She's laying there, help me. And she heard a voice. It said, the surgery is not necessary. Now, I don't know if you're sick president of the United States pointing like the evil monkey in Chris's closet at Jesus on the caricature. I don't know if he can hear the voice that QHHT has instant healing results. If it's not in your karmic contract, if it's not the hand of God removing evil from the planet, it's just what it is. And I mean, I think anybody that was concerned about going to hell could, or an energy work, and fucking you can do it in your own time. It's not that hard. Just like Madame Takata. Madame Takata went straight to a group healing, and the surgery was not necessary. The surgery was not, and I mean, most people wait until it's time for fucking surgery before they go, "Oh God, I've made a mistake," and it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Let's do some Stranger Things. How does that sound? Let's do some Stranger Things, shall we? And I mean, when I hear you ladies saying that, you've got a blessing and a curse on your planet, let's face it, the INFJ gifts are a blessing and a curse. Think Mahatma Gandhi, he was an INFJ. Nelson Mandela, he had a nifty effect for you guys. Abraham Lincoln, he was your actual last president. He was really the last president of the United States. It's just what it is. And I mean, I don't really care. I mean, if you've got all of that energy of groups, gaggles, hives, and herds going up against an anointed crown, and then that energy being returned to them Great. Which group, gaggle, hive, or herd? Left eye must be seeing past life energies. It must be, past life energies that I'm seeing because it was the left eye that was itching. So if left eye is left side of the body control, right side of the nose is itching. Truth coming out in the present moment. Right side is the present moment, and the left side is past life energies. So if you've got half-wits in groups, gaggles, hives, and herds that have now made your president sick, with him on a caricature pointing at Jesus like the evil monkey from Family Guy, and what else? Oh, yeah, and all that energy is going back on people with entities and weird shit. And he told Fox and Friends he was going to hell. Ouch. I bet that's warm. I bet it's warm this time of year. It's just what it is. There too, again, I also understand that nothing is impossible. And, if we have learned anything from these past couple of months, nothing gets better without change. Nothing gets better without change. Let's do some Stranger Things, shall we? And I mean, when I hear these ladies say, there is no way out of that. Well, no. See, with God, anything's possible. So I just don't believe that when they don't want out of it. They keep doing the same thing. And granted, I mean, the higher self is always in charge. I agree with that. God is always in charge. Riders on the storm. It's just what it is. However, you got to keep in mind when the tornado comes through and it just fucking jumps over my house and doesn't do anything on my birthday. I think it knocked like one limb out of the tree. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Anyway, so sounds like you guys got a moon, sun, Ra on your planet, doesn't it? It'd be a Gemini moon and a sun, Ra child. Rothschild? No, it's a Ra child. Completely different thing. That's what it is. And when I see the readers talking about they don't know if the light is coming from an alien or an angel, well, I mean, you can look up INFJ Earth Angel, and it's right there. I know most people can't think past a fucking meme because they can't read the whole meme. They never get the memo because they don't have the time to read it. So they've just condensed everything down into real fast memes. And it's just what it is. And I put that in the community page. They've got the INFJ alien. It's not like we didn't tell you we landed. It's not like we didn't tell you we landed. And it's what it is. Whatever in the Hunger Games, Hollywood orchestrated holy hell is going on this planet. It's just what it is. It's the Truman Show, and I am. The Truman Show, when Truman exits and everybody's like, what is he doing? That's Constantine giving the devil the finger. That is Patrick Swayze in Ghost, leaving the demigod Moore, leaving the demigod Moore and Whoopi. She would be the psychic or the intuitive or fucking all of the tarot readers in Tarot Land talking about the Earth Angel. It's just what it is. All the karmic tarot readers going to the bank and cashing in. They get left behind too when the master ascends. Yeah, it's just what it is. And I mean, having a caricature on my community page of your president who has now said that he only has 6 to 8 months to go in pedo America. It's what they're saying. I don't believe any of that shit. I try not to get into it. I'm out of my throat chakra, please. I try not to get into it. But, people hating on my spirit, those are hate crimes. Those are hate crimes against spiritual humans. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. God got us all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. That should be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those that are readings for. Namaste. Because the way I look at it is we said stop, no, and don't last year before your president only had 6 or 8 months left to live. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. And I mean, they kept on and kept on and kept on and kept on until now. One of these groups has to take accountability for the president of the United States' health being affected. It's just what it is. They told you, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. And now you have your president telling Fox and Friends that he's going to hell. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. We've been waiting. When I hear a tarot reader make the prediction and I agree with it, then we have to sit back and see what she said that I agree with. And here we are. Groups, gaggles, hives, and herds coming after one of God's chosen anointed prophets. with a light that triggers demons and amplifies their karma or their blessings, depending on which energy they're vibrating at. Tesla said, if you want to unlock the secrets of the universe, you have to think in terms of vibration, frequency, and energy. What vibration are you projecting for the frequency to be returned to you instantly, affecting the energy and distorting the reality around you? It's simple enough. Simple enough. It's not my fault. It's not my fault you vibrate at shit. Not everybody vibrates at shit. That's what it is. Kudos to Robin. That's what it is. Sober, got a job, out of jail, fucking doing amazing. That's what it is. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We're not here for the president to look like the evil monkey from fucking Family Guy. There's an evil monkey in my closet. That's what it is. Pointing at Jesus with the crown activation. That's the temperance angel. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. That's touching the prophet as far as I'm concerned. That's doing the prophet harm. No wonder Marjorie Taylor Greene said God was removing evil. The hand of God was removing evil off this planet. That's what it is. And he does. He looks like a triggered demon, like the evil monkey from Chris's Closet. Pointing at Jesus. Pointing at the fucking healer. When you're going to hell sick. Imagine that. But it does make me think, if what comes around goes around, do you think if the president granted the divine immunity, maybe his health would improve? That's what it is. Between him and God. It's between him and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene's the one that said that the hand of God was removing evil. And it's what it is. I mean, if you want to be the American president that goes down in history as evil that the hand of God removed for touching the prophet or touching the anointed one and harming the prophet, it's just what it is. And another thing, Earth Angels, when I ask a question inside tarot readers' comments, and you pop in and talk about, I don't want to be targeted. I don't want any trouble. That fear, that's a lower vibration. Get the fuck behind me. I am trouble. You've already been targeted. Kind of hard for you to be afraid of the dark when you got a flashlight in your hand. Just don't put it in my butt. Just grab me like by the back belt loops or something. Just you fucking hold me like the canary in the cage. It's just what it is. I'm the Earth Angel in the cage as you're going down the mine shaft. When I start going, wah, 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 and get out of the mine, there's gas back there. It's just what it is. Anyway, which one of these gaggles, groups, hives, herds, gangs, and countries are being affected? You can't tell me that Scorpio witch death energy that's in my fucking reviews. I hope it's not that Italian Scorpio that got a huge backfire that caused 32 feet of water on top of fucking... That's what it is. China was involved? I bet they are, sweetheart. They had 900 earthquakes. Big tsunamis. 2025 was the worst year ever for natural disasters in history. And that's because 2025 breaks down to a 9 for divine endings and conclusions. It's the year of the snake. It's God's hand coming down and bloop, taking off that snake head, and then the rest of the body follows. So if the snake's head, the serpent's path to power, has now cursed themselves, the head, and all involved, the little sadistic supply of fucking narcissistic followers, that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's why I refuse to have followers. I don't mind you picking me up by my fucking belt loop so you're not afraid walking around in the dark. The fuck? You've got the bat signal. You got the bat signal by the belt loop. That's what it is. America's got bigger fish to fry with an INFJ conspiracy that resulted in the bad health of your president because of a Lizard Island warlock backfire. It's just what it is. You know, you can always prove me wrong. It's what it is. It's what it is. The truth is coming out, and as shocking as it may be, you keep in mind, I just do things a whole lot differently. Why does Pisces keep getting? Because natural disasters happen when it's what it is. You can't have these readers talking about they traveled country to country doing energetic work on an anointed practitioner, and then I go around and look, And fucking they're on holidays named after people I know. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Make more jokes about Erin picking up speed along the East Coast line before what? Before she changes the smell in New Jersey. You ever heard that joke? That's what it is. Kiss me where it stinks. So you take her to New Jersey. So now it smells like Erin picking up speed down the coastline. Do, 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 do. Thank you, Spirit. And it's what it is. You know, they're the bear tactics. That they wanted to see the Earth Angel. They did. They wanted to see me lose my shit. And it's what it is. I didn't want to see you lose Italy. Certainly didn't want to see you lose California. Break me off some. Okay, cool. God's going to break you off in the ocean. That's what. And Californians don't help people anyway, so I'm really not concerned with that. But now you're president. I kind of like Donald Trump. I mean, if he's banging children, that's between him and the children and the people that allow it. It's just what it is. It has nothing to do with me. I don't hang out with that crowd. I'm not big into the, hey, let's go bang some kids and take them to Treasure Island. It's what it is. And you certainly don't try to sell Earth Angels in New Mexico, because then you end up making Dr. Hawk, girl, living the American dream with the New Mexico human trafficking deluge. That's what it is. I couldn't hand this shit to you if it wasn't already there. That's what it is. You can't have all of that energy about them trying to sell the fucking Earth Angel off into human trafficking, and I couldn't get out of a bus stop because of these motherfuckers. That's what it is. So now what do you get? Dr. Hawk that didn't believe it, his American dream is now fucking, the judge can listen to that shit all day long. Believe that. Dr. Hawk is now the Dr. Hawk girl. Spit on that New Mexico deluge. And which one of you crooked cops, judges, and attorneys is going to be responsible for Donald Trump only having 6 to 8 months left to live, telling Fox and friends he's going to hell? What kind of fucking hell do y'all live in? What kind do you support? What kind of who are you paying your fucking taxes to? Are you paying hell their dues? It's just what is that what they're collecting taxes to take to hell with them? Is that what they're doing? Cards in the upright. No, that's what it is. I'm telling you, this is fucking hell of a mess. I don't know how they're going to get out of it. They're bound to it. They are bound. I confirmation. Oh, it's die, my friend. At exactly 8:30. Excuse me. Karma for Pisces. Mind, body, and soul with God force energy. So yes, Chicago, you were 100% correct. Hey, what's up, Di? You were 100% correct on the 3 fragments of the Earth Angel: mind, body, and soul. The imagination, the spirit world, the astral. God plucked the Earth Angel from the lower astral. It's Pisces having the rare abilities to walk between the worlds of the angels, the demons, and the jinn. Ghosts, spirits, the spirit world. What is the situation you're dealing with? A paranormal INFJ? Universal life force energy is in my birth chart. So whatever they were doing, voodoo, da-da-da-da-da, universal life force energy is in my birth chart. Maybe he was born with it. Maybe it's make-believe. Anyway, so you've got people attacking universal life force energy. Think Gemini moon, Pisces. People don't understand how important your energy is to the well-being of all. Cool. What makes human thinks that they're the only fucking all there is? All time, this Christy Marie Sheldon's class is based on all timelines, spaces, and dimensions. QHHT, 3 waves of volunteers. Cool, those souls have to fucking come from somewhere. When Pleiadian Greys and Alpha Draconians come to your planet to play fucking angels and demons with the Holy Ghost. Cards in the upright. No, it's what it is. It's simple enough. What is the focus on this situation? And yeah, it almost came up. Here we go. Here there be monsters. That's what we got to focus on. Earth Angel is not wanting to be targeted. That's what it is. You have a flashlight as you walk through the woods past the red flags. The red flags you ignore are the ones that come back to bite you in the rear. It's just what it is. That's why you got a flashlight in your hand. That way my ass doesn't get bit. That's what it is. You walk 5 miles into the woods, you have to walk 5 miles out. Cool. Pisces completed an 8-year cycle. Cool. That is going to start an 8-year cycle for the snake. It's what it is, right? You take the head off of that snake, then everybody that followed that snake is going to flop around until they either, it's the Leviathan, the Hydra. You cut one head off, another grows back. Okay, great. Grow better head. It's just what it is. Don't grow the kind of fucking head that causes New Mexico delusions and me to name Dr. Hawk's Hot Tug Girl, living the American dream. So you can't make this shit up. I was doing divination when I got in the situation. When I'm doing a personal tarot read for 2 women who don't even fucking believe in tarot, and I call them out for selling your snatch on the black market. Said, fucking ask them, are you guys okay? So there's not any kind of weird human trafficking shit or anything going on here. And fucking unconsciously, without even thinking about it, she goes, yeah, her husband's in jail for fucking human trafficking. Fucking the look on this chick's face was priceless. They didn't believe, they thought I was a novelty. They thought I was a fucking joke. And then they see that I'm the real deal fucking Holyfield, and this chick busts her out. And the look on her face is, shut the fuck up. Don't tell him that. we thought he wasn't fucking. You really are a sponge. That's the fuck she says to me. I'm like, why did you ask for a fucking reading if you didn't fucking believe in what I do? Especially if you're trying to hide shit. I'm an energy reader. It's the dumbest fucking thing you can do. Right? I couldn't get out of the bus stop. I got the fuck out of there. I had to walk all the way to the bus stop. I stayed in a park for 2 nights to throw these motherfuckers off. I think, hell, I can't even remember now. I think I stayed in a hotel for a week trying to figure out what the fuck I was going to do. Avoiding 2 women whose one, her husband's in jail for selling you on the black market. Fucking, I get to the bus stop. It is fucking pandemonium. Okay, great. So me trying to get out of there and trying to explain why I'm trying to get out. Oh, they didn't believe that shit. Okay, great. Then you can believe New Mexico's under fucking water, cowboy. The chariot's upside down. That's what it is. The iron chariot at the bus stop trying to get out of there. The intentions got... Pisces path got blocked. God's having to get shit back on track for Pisces once again. That's why I understand. Don't do personal readings for people. Especially when they want to fucking play games with you. Spirituality is supposed to be fun, happy, healthy, and healing. What's the double-edged sword to that? What is done in the dark comes to the light. And when it comes to the light in front of someone who fucking doesn't... they think everyone else is like them. So when you're fucking worried about them, oh God, he's one of those worriers. He's fucking, what, a spiritual warrior? Fucking 3 of scoops. Think about that. You've got 12 women and 6 kids locked up in the back room ready to go out on the black market, and 8 guys in flat gear, masks, and machine guns kick your fucking door in. What is the chick whose husband's in jail over that shit going to say? Oh God, they're one of those. They're the bad guys. They're the bad guys kicking my door in, fucking up my money. What do we need to remember? Yeah, get back in the teepee. It's what it is. It's what it is. Every time I look at this and I think fucking how protected that little situation is, it's what it is. Right? You got 4 flames on either fucking corner sitting up on a pedestal. What is the story of the shaman? How much time do we have? What is the story of the shaman? Shaman was someone who got struck by lightning. The stories of a shaman, a guy that got struck by lightning. You can't carry your weight in the tribe. They drag you down to the river to die. Right? You can't carry your weight in the village anymore. Okay, same fucking situation here. You get hurt in an oil field and lay in bed for fucking years. You end up self-reflecting, healing. It's fucking begging God to live. That's really what happened. Begging every tree, spirit, and grasshopper that passes by you to help me get another breath, please. Anyway. Then they sit back and they start, as they're healing, going through the healing process, they start watching the Autobots in the fucking village. The nurturers nurture, the gatherers gather, the hunters hunt, the warriors are warriors, right? And then they fucking start pattern recognition. Wait a minute, why is he doing that? If he were to do that like this, then that person could do that. Then, okay, cool. That's the perspectives and harmony ability that the INFJ are born with. That's why they're known as the mystic, the advocate, the counselor. Fucking the shaman, the healers, they get into the helpful arts. Why? Because they understand social contracts. What ends up happening? They go up and they go, hey, if you were to fucking do that, well, number one, they look at him and go, how the fuck did you get away from the river where we left you to die? I healed. Oh my God, it's a miracle. Yeah, well, if you were to do this like that, it would probably help the gatherers do this and the nurturers to do that. Don't tell me how to do my job. You go back down to the river and die, mister. So the fucking shaman goes to the outskirts of the village because he can't be around the fucking weirdos that won't listen. And then one of them fucking remembers what was said, so they change things up. And then shit starts going a lot smoother. And then the grunts start, The communication starts. What ends up happening? Fucking someone gets sick. Hey, you remember that guy we dragged down to the river to fucking die? Let's carry the elder. Let's carry the president with congenital heart failure, telling Fox and friends he's going to hell over here to the Healers channel, out on the outskirts of the village. Maybe there's some truth to what this guy says. The shit sounds spiritual, like it's from the fucking astral realm or something. What do you think a shamanic journey is? What is the double fucking negative? It's not even double-sided. It's an absolute double negative in this situation. We live in a country that profited off of the death of their people. The one thing that's why they slaughtered these guys, because they knew the karma that would come from fucking cows. Not fucking eating them, from eating not fucking. So it is not nearly as bad as the karma that comes from fucking children. Fucking eating cows in a herd. It's a herd soul. You get herd karma. You eat one Big Mac, you're taking the karma of the whole herd. The shaman knew this. That's why they hunted down buffalo. It's a solitary creature. Leave it alone. That's what it is. What did they want their land? What did they want their land for? Cattle. Tobacco. Moonshine. Corn for fucking moonshine. Corn wasn't to eat. It was for making fucking sour mash whiskey. Profiting off the death of your people. Cool. What does that cause? Vengeful ghosts and ancestors, as we are witnessing now before our very eyes. The Wheel of Fortune. Karma. The Wheel of Fortune is karma. Look at all these fucking waffle heads. Oh God, we just learned something. Yeah, wait till I pour syrup on that shit. Watch this. Second question. We've been talking about it for months now. We've been waiting to see. I understand the Earth Angel protected by the Divine isn't very fucking important to these people. Cool. How important is your president? Where's his spiritual protection? Why is he going on Fox and Friends saying he's the one going to hell when we've had the devil in the cards for a year now. Here there be monsters. The dice. That's what it is. Fucking forcing the ascension process of a Sagittarius Neptunian energy that rules Pisces sun. Cool, that's a fucking solar powered earth angel. Anyway, the last thing they want any of you guys to know is where you came from, who you are, what you can do, how to call your power back, what your abilities are. The MBTI that nobody ever wants to fuck with, when I try to offer it to them for free, it's a free test. Oh, I don't have time for that. I don't like labels. Well, yeah, that's why you're a fucking misfit in society when it's used in society to either replace you or empower you. So you're either placed in society or you're empowered in society. Or you're everything's great until the fucking deluge comes. Simple enough. Oh, I didn't know I was intuitive. MBTI would have told you that. Oh, but I don't need any of that. You don't need to know your strengths and your weaknesses? You're absolutely correct. You don't. The 6 of dice in the upright position. You have been dealt a bad hand. There's no question about it. But you've got the brains to think your way out of this predicament. Do you want to cast a fireball? She-balls! Dragon ball! Aryuken! Or maybe use a spell of protection. Done. How do you activate your Reiki shield? The activation symbol? It's how I do it. It's that fucking simple. Maybe it's time to rally your party to back you up. Didn't I tell you guys to get behind me and grab me by the belt loop? You have options at the ready. That's what it is. We're going into the fucking forest with monsters. Especially if you've got tarot readers predicting bad things happening to groups that went up an anointed one, and then you've got a guy drawing caricatures of the evil monkey from fucking Family Guy. Your president's health is being affected. Cool. Do you think they went up against a healer? Is it karma? Did I trigger their demons? The Chariot. Did that crown activation that's on Jesus, does that trigger Trump's demon? I'm going to hell because I'm triggered by that Trump crown activation. How does Pisces keep getting down to shit? Because I see the energy and not the fucking person. That picture is nothing more than fucking Chris from Family Guy with a crown activation, triggering the evil monkey in his closet. Anyway, it's no different than using the hidden army guy, the Wilson kid from fucking Idiocracy that the army hid in the basement. Yeah, they throw him in the time capsule. He ends up being the smartest person on the planet. him with the chick that got the guy to stand there and pay her to wait, looking for upgrade. What kind of reality are we in right now? You think New Mexico needs an upgrade or upgrades? Oh shit. I can't make this up any better. I can't fucking put it together if you don't give me the puzzle pieces. And who gives a shit what kind of Bob Ross painting I make? Who's Bob? Did you watch Bob Ross because you gave a shit about what he was going to paint? The Chariot in the upside down position. It might be time for you to slide into the passenger seat, Sheriff. You are exerting too much control, trying to micromanage every detail. Jesus! My demons are triggered. And then finding yourself frustrated when things go wrong. Well, I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene did tell you that the hand of God would be removing evil. I guess, what do we get? Patience is needed. What, another 6 to 8 months? Unless they repent, change their ways. What they put out goes back on them. When the earth angel pops into your reality, it's a lesson or a blessing with karma or dharma tenfold. Cool. So why don't they, instead of keep fucking getting karma, why don't they flip the script and do the opposite and take the dharma route? Like I fucking said a year ago, before it was too late. It's never too late. No road is perfectly smooth, and you're going to have to accept that some things are outside of your jurisdiction. Call for backup, reconnect to your motivation, and get things back on track. The 3 of Scoops. Fucking, that's what it is. You gotta think. Your crown activation triggering your president or not. If anybody had to come in and fix 4 years of fucking Captain Ice Cream, no wonder they were trying to bind the Earth Angel to the devil. And every time I heard a tarot reader say that, I thought, well, you know what? America's already bound to Biden. They're trying to bind the Earth Angel, and America's already bound to Biden. Can't make this shit up if I tried. God hid the earth angel in plain sight. God hid the divine light worker in plain sight. Follow the signs. Okay, great. You talking about this light? And I live on Divine Street. It doesn't get any... Where does Pisces live? On Divine Street. It doesn't get any fucking more in plain sight than that. But I'm the earth angel hidden in plain sight. Cool. Are you on Divine Street? What signs around you specifically woke you up? Just like Dolores Cannon told us to look for. Are you following the signs from the universe? No, I just listened to someone tell me I'm something that I'm not, and I believed it. It's what we're trying to avoid. You get karma for that, and you're not on your path. You're on someone else's. Every one of you came here to do something that no one else can do. If you don't get your purpose accomplished, you will not ascend, and you will have to come back and do all this shit over again. Why does Pisces get to ascend? Are you getting your fucking karma? Ta-da! My job's done. I'm on my purpose. I'm the karma fucking earth angel. All right. What does that mean? It means I got more people to fucking activate their karma or dharma. It's a blessing and a curse. I can't do anything about that. Simple enough. Pisces, you need to go get lost in a crowd. Yes, tarot reader, I understand that. Dolores Cannon told us the second wave, our job is just to be. I can just be here. It's what it is. I can blend in with the crowd on YouTube. A whole lot easier. 3 of Scoops. That's what it is, man. Now I got to go for ice cream. Look what y'all are doing. 3 of Scoops for our awareness card and the upside down. When upside down, the 3 of Scoops suggests that you may prefer to be a crew of 1. It's perfectly fine to want to work individually. Just keep in mind that you may need assistance at some point. Thank you, Mr. President. Even the best captains need a first mate, and even if you can go it alone, just know you don't have to. Simple enough. High-level government officials are watching me. Great. What is the story of Madame Takata? What is the history of Madame Takata? Why do you have volcanoes in Hawaii right now that are matching up signs, synchronicities, and omens to my angel numbers? The planet is purging. The planet is begging for healing. Not fucking profiting off of the profits. It's not begging for that shit. It's begging for a purge. And it's fucking doing a pretty good job with or without us. Worst destiny swap on the planet. And it's what it is. You can't even think of it like that, though. Did Pisces ascend? Is Pisces on the ascension path? On his soul's purpose? Cool. Then how the fuck did they destiny swap? Oh, they're just blessing blockers and it's an attempted destiny swap? Cool. What did they destiny swapped with karma? Cool. Then that means they got karma. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life. They do shit hasty. They don't think. They don't do their research. They listened to someone else who gave them a description of the I mirror people. That way they feel comfortable and fucking my mask doesn't come, the mirror doesn't fucking, it's what it is. Simple enough. Nobody needs to know that I'm a human fucking lie detector. It makes them feel uncomfortable. How the fuck are people going to be comfortable in their own skin if they know that I know they're full of shit the minute they open their mouth? Simple enough. That's what it is. And then they find that out and they feel a certain way. They just feel a certain way. I wonder why you would feel a certain way around a human lie detector. They make memes about that. Does the fucking INFJ human lie detector meme not make you feel it? Does it not make you feel more understood? Think about that. Fucking think about it. If it takes you longer than 3 seconds to figure out how somebody full of shit feels more understood around a lie detector, that's what it is. That's what it is. Right? What is my downfall? I let them fucking feel comfortable. It's not, if I were to call, all truths are half truths. If I was to call out everybody on their bullshit, it'd take too much of my time. I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time to call everybody out. And INFJs do it unconsciously. Honest to a fault. Sitting in a crowd full of fucking people, and you know what everyone is doing, you know where everybody's been, and someone wants to be fucking a part of the crowd, and they start telling a story and put you in it. We'll put you in it. Oh yeah, me and so went and blah 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 blah. Fucking INFJ is the first one to go, no, he didn't, and then everybody shut up. The fuck? Now everyone knows you're full of shit and you're jealous because they're over here asking me what happened. Confirmation. Honest to a fault. I tell this story all the time. Give me a like if you've got that mom that fucking would be chewing your ass. Ah! And then the phone ring. Hello? Go from the fucking Tasmanian devil to fucking the Cleaver mom, Beaver's mom. Hello. Fucking Patty Duke. Hello. Anyway, when someone is on the phone with you for an hour, sooner or later you got to go. Right? You don't have time to fucking sit around and talk with a housewife that has nothing, that's going to fucking hang up and call someone else. We'll sit on the phone with you for an hour and then hang up and call someone else. They don't have that kind of fucking time. So when you cut someone like that off that goes from, hello, and then you have a conversation, when they get done with the conversation, they go right back to their normal self. Bitch. So you're the INFJ. Your Personality Hacker podcast will tell you this. See, if you know an INFJ, have one in the family, or married to one, or a child. Oh God, a child. When you hear Antonia Dodge go, oh God, a child, I want you to think of this. I'm going to a fucking water park, 90 miles to the water park. We fucking get there, meeting mom's friend in Dallas, who every time she gets on the phone for an hour, so he's like, oh, well, it's time for me to go. Oh, okay, well, we'll talk to you later. Bitch. So you cut her off. It's like, I got to go. I don't have time to listen to this shit. I got to go. And you know what's going on at 3. But you don't know who the woman is. No, who was that? That's confirmation. 8:57. Here we go. Karma for change around magic, spelling words. It's just what it is. You get there to the water park and you're like, oh, do you remember so-and-so? Yeah, you're the lady mom thinks is a bitch. I don't know any. Oh God, a child. It's one of those. Anyway, the wheel. Oh no, we're still in the dice, aren't we? Did we get that done? Did I just ramble it on? Yeah, I sure did. No, I didn't. Cooperative play can be wonderful, but sometimes what you really need is a break. Go see a movie at Starcourt Mall, hit up the arcade, or read some comic books. Basically, go do something fucking safe. Whatever you do, the Four of Dice insists that you reclaim time for yourself. Solo adventures can help clear your mind, quiet your body, and leave you refreshed and ready for the next dungeon crawl. The Wheel of Fortune. Fucking, if that's not a dungeon, the Dungeons for the Dragons. The Wheel of Fortune. Right. What's Pisces' purpose as a karma-8 Earth Angel? Get people off the wheel of karma. Why? We built that shit in a past life. If you want something built right, obviously do it right the fucking first time. It's like pulling teeth trying to get people out of karmic contracts. And then they're mad at you when you sever the cord. You learn the lesson. Once you learn the lesson, it's done. You've learned all you're going to learn from that aspect of yourself running around on the planet. Wheel of Fortune. Does that look like dollar bills or does that look like heads stuffed in a waffle? Wheel of Fortune. Even with a group of friends as loyal as the party, change is inevitable. Now, would that be the Democratic or the Republican Party? Evil monkey in the closet. Wherever you find yourself, know that it's impermanent, and soon even the worst embarrassment or greatest joy will be behind you, making way for something new. Right. Hollywood orchestrated? You think? Think about that. You have the richest people in the world doing a land grab in America because of the doomsday map. Okay, great. So all of the richest people in America partied on that fucking island with your children. Sometimes repeatedly, more than once. I can understand Hell's Gates making a mistake, but 37 times makes me think of fucking Clerks, Dante's girlfriend. My girlfriend went to Epstein Island 37 times at once. If you've never seen Clerks, I'll leave it alone. Anyway, everyone have a beautiful night. That's what it is. Get rested for the next dungeon crawl. Prepare for contact, the Guardians. Oh well, looks like my medium's the medium's vision that she had was fucking Earth Angels or ancestors loading up on a fucking ship to come handle business, and you've got Pisces ancestors are coming to knock on people's doors. Okay, cool. So how does that happen? Simple enough. That's what it is. I just got a fucking notification that said contact the Guardians, whatever the rest of it said. All I have to do is tell you that I already had a medium pick up a vision that matched what was in a tarot reading that she did not know about, that I told her what was in the reading, and the leader of the meeting said, well, that's amazing that was, that's how I do it. If they say it first and then a confirmation comes in, that's if two shall see, so shall it be, and confirmation, what comes in threes goes in fours. It gets confirmed. Anyway, Yeah. So yeah, y'all have a beautiful night. It's just what it is. It's always darkest before the dawn. And you know, where I gave the karmics 8 years to figure it out, looks like God only gave your president 6 to 8 months. So what it is. Namaste.